Hello everyone. Let us move to the next chapter of your syllabus, work and energy. Dear children, we do lot of work in our daily life, isn't it? So you will do reading, writing, and you will do climbing stairs and many more things like lifting things, running, jogging, etc. etc. Lot of work we do in our daily life. So, some activities require mental effort and some activities require physical effort, isn't it? So, in together, we term it as work. See, in our day-to-day life, we define work as any activity which involves mental or physical effort done in order to achieve a purpose is said as work. See, for example, some activities we require mental effort. For some activities, we require physical effort. For both, we together say it as we are doing some work, isn't it? So, for example, tomorrow you have examination. What will you do? You will sit, study and, you will sit and you will study hard, isn't it? So, here you are not doing any physical work, but some mental effort you are putting together because to achieve good marks in your examination, isn't it? So, what do you say for it? You say that you are doing some work, isn't it? You are doing some work. Means you are putting some mental effort in order to get good marks in your examination. So we say that you are doing some work. In the same way, so think that you are playing badminton. So what will you do? You will put some physical effort, isn't it? You will hit the cork through your bat so that your cork moves away from the bat. So you are putting some physical effort. Even there we say that you are doing some work. Clear? So this is in our day-to-day life. So both physical and mental effort, whatever we put together, we together term it as work. But actually, what is work in terms of science? So in terms of science, work is defined as work is said to be done. Work is said to be done when application of force cause displacement of an object. This is said as work. So this is in terms of science or physics. Okay. So application of force causes displacement of an object, that is said to be work. Means displacement means movement of an object. When you apply some force, when you put some effort on an object, the object should move from its original place. Then only we say that work is done. So, according to science, what is work? Work is said to be done when application of force causes displacement of an object. Displacement means movement. The object should move from its place. When you put some effort on an object, the object should move from its place. So, for example, we have considered two examples earlier, isn't it? First thing when you have examination, what will you do? You will sit and study hard for the examination, isn't it? But so for that we said some work is going there. But actually in terms of science, that is not a work. Because while studying, do you move anything from there? No, isn't it? You will just sit and you will study hard, clear. But you will not move an object from there. So, no work is done over there. Work done is zero. So, while studying, you are not going to move an object. So, no work is done. So, second example, while playing badminton, what happens? You will put some effort, physical effort on the ball through your bat, isn't it? What happens? Sorry, cork. So, what happens? Cork moves from its original position, isn't it? So, cork moves from its original position. It moves away from the net. So, there we say work is done. So, that is actually from the science. So, there displacement of the object takes place. So, where the cock was there originally, after putting some effort on the cock, it moves away from the net, isn't it? So their work is done. Clear? So like that, when you put some effort on the object, because of that effort, the object should move from its original position. Then we say that work is done. Clear? So for example, here is a box. Okay, so it was originally here. When I apply some force, it moved a little, isn't it? It moved a little like this. It should move from its original position. So you are putting some effort on the box. Because of the effort, the object moved from its original place, far away from the original place. So that is called work. Okay, that is said to be work. So what is work? According to science, application of force. When you put some effort on the object, because of that effort, the object should move from its original position, or object should move. That is called work. So you are putting some effort, but the object is not moving, means no work is done. Clear? So while studying, while writing, okay, so even while sleeping, we say we are putting some mental effort, but actually no object is moving, isn't it? Hence no work is done. Work done is zero. But in case of lifting an object or moving something, there we can see that work is done. So you can see here, here in this picture, there is a big stone. Okay, so this boy is putting some effort to push the stone, isn't it? But is the stone moving? No, it is quite heavier. He cannot push the stone, so the stone will not move. So we can say that no work is done here, because he is putting some effort, but the stone is not moving. Hence no work is done here. Here in case of this example, this lady is pulling the trolley, but that is it is quite not heavier, isn't it? Hence she can easily carry this. So in this case we can say that work is done. Clear? Because she can carry this object can move. Hence we can say that work is done. So the two conditions required for work to be done are, one thing is there must be a force. What should be there? Force means some effort. We should apply some effort, or force should act on an object. There must be some force that should act on an object. And the second thing is, because of the force applied, the object should move from its initial position. Okay? Object should move from its initial position. But these two conditions are necessary for work to be done. So you are applying force, object is not moving, we can say that no work is done. You are applying some force and the object is moving, then we can say that work is done. So this is the definition of work. So in actual terms, in day-to-day life, for everything, whatever we do, we say work, we are doing some work. But in terms of science, what is work? When application of force causes movement of an object, then only we say that work is done. I hope you understood what is work. So next let us see what is energy. So energy and work are interrelated. See, while doing some work, what do we need? So for example, you are pushing some box or something else. What do you require? You need some strength, isn't it? You need some strength to push that box or to lift a thing, isn't it? Or while climbing stairs, you need some strength to do that work. Clear? So that strength is nothing but energy. Okay, that strength is nothing but energy. So what is energy? Energy is the capacity or ability to do work. So in order to do some work, what do we need? We need some strength. Clear? So that strength is called energy. So what is energy? Capacity on ability. Ability to do work. Capacity or ability to do work is called as energy. So, both are interrelated. In order to do work, you need energy. If you don't have energy, you cannot do any work. Clear? So, some activities require less energy, some activities require more energy. For example, climbing stairs or running or swimming, carrying heavy load. For these things, you require more energy. So, for walking, you require less energy. Like that. Some activities require more energy, some activities require less energy. But however, all the activities, all the work, whether it is small or whether it is heavier, all the work require energy. Some strength is required. Without that, we cannot do any work. So, by this way, both are interrelated. So, this is about introduction to work and energy. So, work in terms of science, what is work? When this application of force means when you apply some force on an object, because of that force, if the object moved from its initial position, there we can say that work is done. So, there must be force should act on an object, and because of that force, the object should move from its place. Then we can say that work is done. So, next, in order to do any work, whether it is small or heavier, we need some strength to do that activity. So, that strength is called as energy. So, what is energy? Capacity or ability or strength to do work is called as energy. So, both are interrelated. I hope you understood. In the next class, let us study about forms of energy.